We even got a big bluegill right there.
Oh my gosh, dude, we're done. We're done.
Oh my gosh. What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to another video here today. Don't need a 3, don't need a 4, but at least a 5-foot cast net is what we're gonna get. This net right here that you just saw me grab at Walmart, we're gonna be cast netting not only tilapia for thump, but minnows for the peacock and the other catfish and stuff that are in the pool pond. So we got a little bait catching to do. We're gonna restock that live well that's in the backyard of my house. So here we go. Perfect. Oh, dude, it's got the nice little handle on there too. That is snazzy. Look at this little handle it comes with and everything. This is nice. 35 bucks at Walmart. Alrighty, so what we're doing is we're just gonna open this net right there, and I can almost assure you we are gonna wax those tilapia. Actually got some pretty heavy weights on there, surprisingly. You can already see them waking. Oh, I told you. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're just gonna keep those smaller ones like right here and release these bigger ones so they can go back and eventually breed. These big ones kind of flop back in. Look at these. So perfect, some of these baits. Our 3, 5 baits in that cast, make that 6. All these other ones. We even got a big bluegill right there. Pretty big, not too shabby. That one as well. But. All right, about to get attempt number 2 here. We already got to think about 7 or 8 baits off that one cast. So now we're gonna head back into this little creek right here behind me, and that's where usually the little smaller tilapia sit. Dude, I usually wreck little 5-foot
cakes.
Pancake, bro.
I taught him how to throw a cast net.
Yeah, right. Oh, dude, we done did it. We done did it. We got one big one and a bunch of perfect sized ones. Look at that little fella. How cool is that? Put him in. Now, this is the big one that we don't need. Don't need that one. Get her back in. So long. And we are keeping every single one of these because these are all perfect size. Look at them. Now these fish actually like took over this golf course, so they only put a few in here initially just to keep, I'm sure, the algae level as well as the plecos in here. They used to have a bunch of grass carp. When I was little, I used to see those grass carp all the time, but now don't see any. I think a lot of people came and fished for them and possibly probably even killed them because they're very fragile fish. But other than that, it's just loaded with tilapia. Too many tilapia. So me doing this little bit of cast netting doesn't harm anything. And as you can tell, I release a lot of the bigger size ones. As a matter of fact, every single big size one. They're just girthy, like every one of them got girth. Caught it.
That was sick.
All right, I think we could probably do maybe 1 or 2 more casts of this, and then we'll probably set on tilapia, because as you can tell, there's a decent amount in there. And we got that big 100-gallon well that we could just put them in, so more the merrier, right? Alrighty. Boom! Pancakes, baby. See how hard that hit the water? Hit the subscribe button. Just as hard. Let's schwack them one more time. Just one more time. Golly, see the stance on that. Little warmouth here. It's like a smallmouth bass pretty much. It's literally just like a smallmouth bass, but it looks like a bluegill at the same time. So, little hybrid there. It's called a warmouth. Big old mouth on them. It's getting dark real fast out here. This is officially the last cast. This is it. Ain't too shabby. Alrighty, so now that we have loaded up on our baits, that water is dirty. I'm just gonna put this net, corner of the net, right over the bucket. That's a good little tip there. If any of you ever go fishing and you have a cast net, it works just as good if you have mullet and they jump a lot. It's great to have a little top on your bucket so they don't jump out. Tilapia tend to do the same thing, so that's what's gonna block them from jumping out. Now I got a separate bucket, and of course, our little tiny, well, it's buried under the bag of rocks, but you can see it, the pool net over there with the really small mesh. We're gonna go get some minnows because that live well not only holds minnows, but holds tilapia as well. Got our 5-gallon bucket here. Got our little pool net, as you can see, very small mesh. We got Davis Bennett behind the camera. You see down this whole entire bank, this is where we'll be getting our minnows. They sit on the bank, and then once you walk by where you'll have the net in your hand, they spook off, you net, they go right into that net, and Nick will just show you right now.
Look at this. Oh, these minnows.
Holy moly! Let me show you this damage we just did right here. Look at all those minnows. That's a good technique, y'all. You got a lake by your house, make sure there's no gators in it, because we do live in Florida. But that is a lot of minnows right there. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I might need like 10 of them
Yeah, that's fine.
for the food.
It's gonna be so many. Oh, snake! They make me scared every time, literally every single time. Holy minnows! Dude, watch the damage I'm about to do right now. Watch this, look at them all. Oh! Look at this. Dude, holy jeez. Imagine doing that 10 times. Have 1,000 baits in like 3 seconds. Did you just send it again?
Yeah, pretty much. You wrecked him twice.
Let's do it. Oh my god, look at them all. Dude, what is going on, Nick? Oh my gosh, dude, we're done. We're done. Look at this. That is unreal. Alrighty guys, look, take one look. I don't know how long we were doing that for. I think that was 4 runs. 4 runs from here straight across towards my truck, and must have got a couple thousand. It's insane here. It's insane. Find a good minnow spot and do that technique. I swear to you, you'll catch them. That is a whole bucket, 5-gallon bucket full of minnows, probably about, I'd say 5,000 minnows, and then a whole bucket full of tilapia. Thump food, peacock, and etc. food. Done did it in less than an hour, and hope you enjoyed that little catch. Now let's go home and feed them. Alrighty, so as for all you that do know, I have this 100-gallon tub in my backyard, and all the water inside this tub is either from this lake or from me refilling it out of the hose. Lots and lots of tilapia. That was probably, what do you think? Probably about 50 baits right there. And then, going to get me started with the minnows. An unreal amount of minnows right there. Look at that. Thousands. Now these guys are going to eat. $100-gallon tub. Look on the wall, look on the wall. See them all? Ooh. Get a quick scoop through the water. Look at all those minnows. Now we're gonna walk these to the pool pond to feed our peacock. And we're just gonna pour the minnows in, just like that. Now keep an eye out, because the peacock's gonna come out and crush those things. Give it a second. Alligator gar, the peacock, everything's over there. Just, oh! Did you get that? Came up, did a little swerve on them. And I also got, don't forget about the window view of this pool pond that we were just out there looking at. I feed the fish out of this window all the time. Might be time to take at least half of this stuff out. It just grows like crazy. There's our little pot of minnows right there. Oh, the peacock just ate. There's a red tail over there. There's the peacock. Oh! Blowing up on minnows. And the alligator gar's head's just poking out. They love this stuff, so I don't know. Now me putting these minnows in here, obviously I'm still trying to train this peacock to eat like right when he sees me walk up, like the Paul Kudu and Thump does. But for now, I put them in, and this is like a long-term feeding process. I'll put like, say, 25 minnows in there, and that'll last like a day or 2 days. I just did a little bit of netting here. Got a little tilapia and a, what looks to be like some sort of mud minnow there. Let's go feed Thump. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so sick. Dude. Thump. Chowing down. Watch this, right? I'm gonna throw one. Stay right there, stay right there. I'm gonna throw one in his face. Boom! Gone. Just like that, y'all.
That was dope.
That is the first time I've fed Thump, I think, in a very, very long time on this channel. I usually just feed him off camera, and typically it is during the day. Unfortunately, right now, the sun went down very fast, so that didn't happen, but we still got a great eat right next to the camera. This fish is so much bigger out of the water. If you were to take it out of the water, actually, you'd be mind blown. I got today's positive comment shout out, what timing that was, and today's goes to Andrew. Thank you for creating these entertaining videos. I have my own koi pond and use your videos for tips. Another big reason why I